All right, my friends. I'm already making a mess. I had to make sure I'm holding the camera right because I'm talking on a phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any special professional camera. So this is technically like my first actual like video, if you will. I normally, if I speak, it's usually like either in person or like on my Instagram story or whatnot. So first of all, I want to like, just share the view with you guys. I try not to make the whole video like, oh, just my background. But I want to at least share it with you guys a little bit. Wow, the sun's currently setting. So I don't know. Do I touch it? Oh, wow. Wow, hey. All right. So look at this beautiful place, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we got all that out the way. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so this video, I want to talk about what I like to call do something. But I don't want to, obviously, you guys know do something. Do something, do something. We're going to talk about what the do something comes from, but we're going to also talk about why I press you guys so much to do something. So do something, if you don't follow me on Instagram or don't know me prior to here, or I guess, this is what I like to do. Again, if you don't know me, I like to go to nice places with nice views. That's my thing. Everybody has their own interest in life. Everybody likes to, reward themselves in certain ways. Some like, going on trips to like cruises. Some like cars. Some like Gucci. Some like, this is me. This is what I like. So I'm always doing something like this. I'm always at places like this. And I'm also always posting it on my Instagram story, trying to tell people like, look at guys, you can totally do this as well. Man, look at the sun. It's going down. Like literally, like as we're speaking, guys, like this is, I'm gonna have to hold it like this just for a few seconds. You guys are gonna enjoy the sunset while I'm speaking. So no, we're just turning the other way around. So I'm always telling people, look, you can do this too. There's nothing stopping you from being able to live a life like this, because I didn't come from things like this. This isn't, I'm sorry for like the wobbling, guys. I'm just not used to this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that works better. No. So I'm making a mess. I'm not used to this. And I'm always trying to tell people that if I was able to get to this point, you can as well. And there's people out there that think, oh man, he's just saying that to sell us a course or something like that. I'm not. I do have a course that I've had for a while now. It's for stock trading. You don't have to do it. And I'm always reminding people, you do not have to become a stock trader to find success and to do things like this. I tell people, everybody that stay, like the neighbors right there, the people that stay at these places, they're not all stock traders. But the point is they all do something more than what the average people do. You get what I'm saying? I always tell people that if you want to be part of the 1% of the people, then you have to be willing to do the things that the 99% aren't willing to do. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that all these people do something that most people, I guarantee you, like the people that work over there don't work, or that live over there, or that they're staying over there, they don't work at the DMV. Why? Because that's where my mom worked. When I was growing up, she wasn't able to bring me to places like this. You get what I'm saying? So if I was able to do this, you can too. And I post these things not for the purpose of like flexing or all that, because I feel like I've done enough flexing. People that follow me, they know the kind of life that I live, and that's that. I don't need to remind you every day. But when I post it every day, it's for the purpose of motivating you guys every day. I want you guys to watch these videos and these things that I put on my Instagram story and all that, and think to yourself, man, like look at this guy. Like if he can do it, I can do it. Like look at him. His teeth aren't even straight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I want you guys to respond to these videos and these things that I post. I don't want you guys responding and saying like, oh man, I wish I was like you. You're so lucky. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't make me feel good about myself. You know what I'm trying to say? But when people say things to me like, dude, watching your stuff motivated me so much. I went and I started a business. I went and I started investing. I decided to start saving my money from my paychecks. I decided to start doing something. That's what means a lot to me. I like that. So that's what I post for. So I'm always telling people, do something. I always try, because there's always people out there that try to say, oh no, he's just saying this to sell his course. So I always tell people, it's not for me trying to sell my course. I'm not trying to say that you have to be a stock trader to do this, but you have to do something. You got to do something. So now let's talk about why I press you guys to do something so much. There's people out there that, how do I put it? It's because of the fact that things are going to get worse, man. Dude, like I do not have a still hand. I could not be a heart surgeon. So where was I? I got all sidetracked with all this wobbling. It's going to get harder for you the older you get, the more you progress. There's people out there that say, yeah, dude, you're like 24 years old, you're 21 years old, you're 25 years old, you're in college, you're just barely in college, you got your whole life ahead of you. No, you don't have your whole fucking life ahead of you. I'm going to say that to you right now. You get what I'm trying to say? The longer you wait, the more your future is going to be fucked. Excuse my language. So that's why I press you guys, is because the earlier you start, the better it will be and the easier it will be. So let's do like a little timeline, a little scenario here. You get what I'm saying? So you're 18, whatever, you graduate from high school. Okay. You have some time to start a business. You can do something, but no. You got to go to college, right? That's what people usually say. But let's not even say that. Let's just say like you take some time and you're not doing anything. You're just living a normal life. Maybe you work a job. Maybe you go to school. Maybe you do both. Maybe you get what I'm trying to say. But you're not doing anything. You're not doing the whole, if you want to be part of the 1%, you got to be willing to do the things that the 99% of people aren't doing. You're doing the 99% things, right? You're going to a job, you're going to work, you're paying your bills, you're hanging out with your friends. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. Do that. But you got to do it with like a end goal in mind. You know what I mean? Have proper time management. Don't work 8 hours a day and then go turn up 8 hours a day and sleep 8 hours a day. No, work 8 hours a day, then go work on yourself for another 8 hours a day, maybe 4 hours a day or something. The problem is they're not even doing 1 hour a day. That's the issue. That's why I say do something. So you're 21, you're hanging out, you're enjoying your life, right? You're not doing anything, but you have all the time to do something. Okay. Now you have a kid, right? That's not too late, but it's going to be a lot harder because now, well, if you want to start investing, you got to buy diapers, my friend. If you started investing before you had the kid, if you made the decision before you had the kid, hey, you'd be saving up. You'd have enough, a lot saved. Maybe you'd have enough to start your business, to start investing. You see what I'm trying to say? But no, now you got your kid, you got your wife, you have to go to work, you have to buy the diapers, you have responsibilities. There's no such thing as sacrificing going and living out of your car now. You get what I'm trying to say? Thankfully, I never got to that point, but I had it planned in my mind what I had to do if I got to that point. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? I would have gone and I would have stayed at the gym. I would have showered at the gym. So once you have a kid, you can't make sacrifices like that. You get what I'm trying to say? If you have a kid, how are you going to go live in your car with your kid? You can't do that. So you need to take advantage of your youth while you can and do it before you have a kid, before you get stuck in the student loans. You get what I'm saying? Before you have your mortgage that you have to pay off. How are you going to take time off of work to go start your business when you have your mortgage? You can't take that kind of a risk. You see what I'm trying to say? That's not something you can do in the future. Now, I'm not trying to say it's impossible once you have your kid, once you have your mortgage, once you have your student loans. It's not impossible to get out of that kind of cycle. It's not impossible to grow and progress, but it's going to be a lot harder. Imagine if you were still 21. You're going to wish. That's the thing is I'm trying to stop you guys from wishing in the future that you had done it at that age. You get what I'm saying? So start now. Do something. You get what I'm trying to say? And the reason why I'm always pressing you guys to do it is because you're running out of time. You're going to see these other guys that are posting these like little interviews on like Instagram and all that, and they're talking to these like college students. The college students go up to them saying, look, man. Oh man, my parents want me to go to school. I don't know what I'm going to do, this and that. And he's like, oh, calm down, buddy. Calm down. You got how old are you? You 24? You got your whole life ahead of you, dude. Like, no, you don't have your whole life ahead of you. I hate when people do that. Like, stop telling people that they have time to do nothing. Like, no, you don't have time to do nothing. You have time to do nothing. But if you do nothing now, you're going to suffer the consequences in the future. You get what I'm trying to say? Life has a balance. You're going to pay your price one way or another. So pay it now while it's cheaper to pay. It's easier to pay. See what I'm saying? And then you can enjoy it in the future. So that's my whole point of always saying, take action, do something. Just to kind of sum it up, guys, my idea is, let's say, because I know I talked about like having a kid. Let's say you don't have a kid. Let's say you just go through college. That's another kind of audience I guess I could speak to here. Is that you go to college, right? You graduate high school. You go to college. You could be, while you're in college, starting a business. Look, I went to college. I don't come from money. I had to pay my way through college. It took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree because I went to a community college first. I'm not going to pay for that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pay the least that I can. But I've started multiple businesses. I'm not going to say mastered because no one can ever master investing. I mastered like my trading strategies. I'm investing in real estate. I did all of that while I was in college. But the 99% of people aren't doing that. The 99% of people, they're in college enjoying themselves, which is nothing wrong with it. Enjoy yourself. But I'm just trying to say you're going to pay the price in the future. That's all. So you go to college. You're not doing anything extra. You're not investing. You're not starting a business on the side. You're not saving your money. You're nothing. Okay, great. You graduate. Now you got your student loans. I'm speaking to people that, because I don't have parents that paid for me to go to college. My parents expected me to go to college and also expecting me to pay for it too. Man, these people, they're out of their mind. I love them. They're my parents. They're good. But obviously they wanted the best for me. They didn't have the money to pay for my college. I'm sure that if they did, they would have. But my point is, I'm speaking to people that are like myself, I guess. You know what I mean? People that don't have parents that pay for them to go to college. If you have your parents that pay for you to go to college, it's a blessing, my friends. I'm telling you. Man. So, you pay for college. You get your student loans. You're in debt. You don't have time. You see what I'm saying? You don't have time to come up with random ideas. I come up with my best ideas between like 1 and 3 a.m. Sorry, guys. Like, my arms are like dying here holding this thing. I might as well just put it down somewhere. I come up with random ideas at like 1 to 3 a.m. Some of my best ideas, I do my best thinking. I suppose some of my worst thinking as well between that time too. But my point is, if you, let's say you went to college, right? Now you have to pay back those student loans. You're in debt. You got to go get a job. Are you going to have the time to be up at 1 to 3 in the morning just hanging out, listening to music, doing whatever you want? No, because you got to go to sleep. You got to be up early. You got to make sure you're bright and early for that job to work for someone else. See what I'm saying? It's just all these different factors that go into play. So now you're working a 9 to 5 job. You don't really have much time. You're tired at the end of the day. You don't have time to build up. Plus, don't get me wrong, you're making good money for your age. You just graduated. Someone that wasn't making any money, now you're making something. Hey, it's okay. You get what I'm saying? So you enjoy it for a little while. But the problem is you're running out of time. You see what I'm saying? It's harder once you have college debt. It's easier when you don't have the college debt, but then you wait longer. So let's say I'm talking to somebody that has the college debt right now. Do something. Still not too late, but what are you going to wait until you have a kid? Once you have a kid, you're not going to be able to take sacrifices, do sacrifices. You're not going to be able to, you get what I'm trying to say, guys? Like there's a lot of things that I did to save money when I was first like coming up, and I'm still coming up. I still save a lot of money. But my point is, like, if I had a kid, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So plus not to mention the fact that a kid is just another expense as well, not to stop you from being able to save, but you see what I'm saying? And it's also time. You got to spend time with the kid. What are you going to be, a terrible father? You're going to be a terrible parent, not spend time with your kids? No, you got to spend time with your kids. You got to do your job. And when I say do your job, I'm talking about your work job, not your dad job. You got to do your dad job, your mother job. Hey, let's say you're a woman. You know, a lot of single women out there these days, single mothers. My mom and my parents got divorced when I was like 6 years old. Maybe I was like 5 and a half. I was really young. My mom was like a single mother. She raised me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say like my dad was gone. I'm not trying to say, oh, woe is me, but I'm just trying to say, I'm rambling too much at this point. So my point is, guys, do something, take action. You're running out of time. You're really running out of time. Enjoy your time, but find a balance. You know what I'm saying? Don't work every single day, every second of the day, but at the same time, don't do nothing every second of the day. Don't linger on Xbox all day and then go out and skate with your friends all day and then go to class at night and then go to work in the morning and then, you get what I'm saying? Where's your business? Where's your investing? Where's your growth? You get what I'm saying? So start, guys. The earlier, the better. It's never too late, though. So I'm going to end the video here before my arm falls off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was like my first actual video that I'll probably be putting on like YouTube or something like that. So we'll see. If you guys liked it, let me know. Maybe I'll make some more talking about some other topics. If not, also let me know. I'm open to criticism. Let me know, dude, we don't want to hear from you. Anyways, I'm kidding. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, who's Bijan T and all that. You guys know the deal. I'll just wrap it up here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, one more time. I'll take myself out of it. You guys don't need to see me. Ain't nobody want to see me right now. You guys want to see the view. So do something. Use this as motivation. Say if this guy right here, look at this guy, look at this kid. Like, seriously, look at him. Like, if he can do it, I can do it. Say it. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? Motivate yourself. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.